So it's been a little while since I put up a video. A number of reasons for that. Firstly, I was back in England visiting family. First time since the whole COVID debacle. And obviously, you know, this project has changed quite a bit since I started it a few years ago in terms of what I wanted to do and what I'm able to do. So a little bit of explanation. I've changed the title of the videos because using containers is just no longer really viable. Before COVID, in this country you could get a half reasonable container for about 3,000 US dollars, and now they're 5,000 plus, and they're rusted out, beaten up things, and that's without even talking about transport or craning it into place. So here we are up here this morning. I'm about to re-pour this slab here, which I poured in a hurry a couple of years ago because I had a run on a couple of containers, and it didn't matter that it wasn't the best quality because containers have such tensile strength that they would have been fine across the gap here. But the plan is now to run 3 I-beams from there across to this slab that we're going to pour, and use pan decking on top of that afterwards, and then to come up in a combination of block work and metal stud framing and cement board. So I can hear Juan's motorbike just turning up now. So that's what we're going to be doing today. You can see these welding plates that I've had made up that will sit into the concrete, and they will be flush with the concrete level, and the beams will be welded onto that. So it's now the morning after, and got the slab pretty much poured. You can see our welding plates stuck in. Unfortunately, I ran out of water. So I had a little bit that I couldn't do, but that's not a disaster because I'm going to be paring back a little bit more of this material here and opening this out. This is where the main bedroom's going to be. So I can do that other bit later because there's enough concrete here for the beams to run all the way out. That stake there marks the end of where they'll run to. I just thought it was worth mentioning, you know, just how much of a difference the rise in the containers has made in terms of to changing this project. I sat down yesterday and did a calculation, the amount of blocks, cement, metal stud framing, roof, other steel that would go into it, and then all of the cement board and sheetrock. So to get the beams and the pan decking and all of that and have the next floor up is going to be around about 270,000 pesos. So just over $5,000. But that's going to have a larger footprint than 2 containers. So I'm getting a lot more bang for my buck by doing it that way. So yeah, what's going to happen is things will sort of kind of move forward in jumps a little bit. I'll put in a piece and then I'll have to work and save up a little bit, and then it'll be like next stage on top of that. But I've got my I-beam coming next week, along with some other tube steel that I'm going to be using, and I'll be cleaning that up, and then we'll look about getting it set up here.